do a paper sign in, so you're good. My name is Pam Bryant, and I am the district social worker for Austin. I have the Murphy feeder pattern, so Austin feeds into Murphy, so this is one of my schools. I'll give y'all a full handout of the PowerPoint. And I believe today, all of the schools in Mobile County are doing Parenting Day. So if y'all have kiddos in more than one school, I'm sure y'all just going down to different schools today. But today, this morning, what we're gonna start off with is, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the social services department that Mobile County Public Schools offers. A lot of parents are not aware that there's services available through the school system. So, the first part of this is, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about the social services department. Like I said, I am a social worker, so a lot of times when people think of a social worker, they just immediately think, you don't make any money. But, social workers provide an array of services to communities throughout the world. But the primary mission of a social work profession is to enhance human well-being and to help all humans meet the basic needs of just to get through life. We try to remove barriers. We focus on politics, trying to get things fair for everyone. We here in the school system, our thing is to overcome hurdles to reach graduation. So y'all's kiddos are in the elementary, and our goal is to get them all the way to 12th grade successfully and remove any barriers between now and then to get them to that point. Like I said, there's different types of social workers. We have them in hospitals. You have them in hospice, mental health, child welfare, geriatrics. Geriatrics is actually the fastest growing social work field right now, just because we have so many elderly people now. Occupational employee assistance, policy and planning, that's more of your government level, where the ones that are fighting for policy and policy changes. Research, public welfare, justice and corrections, advocacy, and community organizers, and then international. Just a little bit about social work. This is actually designed more for the kiddos. If you're thinking about going into social work, there's different undergraduate degrees that you can get in order to get a social work license. But as a graduate, you would just have a master's of social work. You can practice with or without a license. All of Mobile County Public Schools, social workers have a minimum of a master's degree license. Many have the LIC. You can't even get a PhD anymore, but that's an old thing. But there is a minimum for a licensed social work at the master's level at Mobile County Public Schools. Okay. So what we do is we strengthen the social, emotional, academic growth of all students by promoting equal access to educational opportunities. So we are your liaison between, there's a federal law, McKinney-Vento Act, that deals with homelessness. And a lot of people, when they think of homelessness, they just think living in a car, not having a roof over your head. No, if you're doubled up. How many kiddos still live at home?
No, thank you.
But a lot of times, kids are still living with parents. Parents are living with siblings, like grown siblings. Parents are doubled up they're living with their unmarried spouse. That all falls under the Homeless Act. It means you don't have your own housing in your name. So if you don't have housing in your name, you have to do a special form of resident assessment. Some of y'all may have done it. But anyway, if you are classified as homelessness through the McKinney-Vento Act, we can help with uniforms. We can help with transportation to get you back and forth to school. If you're just financially struggling and at this moment you're going through a hard time, the federal programs department at district office can't help with uniforms. So if you are facing a situation where you don't have gas to get back and forth to school, you don't have, transportation, you don't have uniforms, something that's preventing that child to get to school, you reach out to your school social worker. You can do that by contacting the school, or you can call central office and just say what school the student goes to, and they will get you to your social worker. If your kiddo is not able to go on a field trip because you just don't have the fees, reach out to the school social worker. Now, when I say this, don't just call the school social worker because you don't want to pay for anything. We have to review each case by case, but we want to make sure that all students have the same access to everything that's going on at the school. We're not able to assist with sports fees or cheerleading fees or anything like that, but field trips, school supplies, uniforms, transportation, we can all assist with that. Even if we have an Uber account, we'll Uber the kiddo to school. So, in addition to that, your school has a school counselor, but sometimes you need additional resources, and so the school counselor will reach out to the social worker to come in to assist. We can do referrals to different agencies in the Mobile County area. I'll go over a couple of them here in a minute. This is kind of like more back here, what we're able to assist with. Now, we can assist with referrals to housing, but we do not have funds for housing. So if you're facing homelessness, you can reach out to us and we can make referrals to different agencies to prevent the homelessness. Or if you have already experienced, you are actually homeless, you can reach out to us and we can do referrals to different housing, organizations. Sometimes it's simply coming through the Mobile County Public School Systems, you get bumped to the top of the list. So, but emergency food, housing, utility assistance referrals, we can advocate with you, alongside you, if you're having to go through a court issue with the student, or you're having a DHR, and you just want someone to walk alongside you, we can do that. We can help guide you through there. And then we can do parent awareness and advocacy training. We work, this is all of the student support staff. These are all the social workers in the Mobile County Public Schools, along with the clerks. There are 13 social workers, so there's one for every feeder pattern. And then we have 3 clerks, and then Ms. Reamer, who is the first one, top left, is our supervisor. And she has been 20 plus years. So she's very involved in Mobile County, as well as Mobile County Public Schools. This is just a little bit about me. I went to University of South Alabama, and then I got my master's degree at Alabama. They asked me what I like to do, and I said shopping and hanging out with friends. So there's me shopping and hanging out with my friends. These are all the schools that I have. Like I said, I have the Murphy feeder pattern, so all of these schools, other than Craighead, feed into the Murphy feeder pattern. I have 9 schools total. Some I don't have really much interaction with, just because. So I'm gonna go over some local community resources that are available. This is just a small portion, but I wanted y'all to have an idea of what is available. But if you take the handouts as well as cards, if you're going through a specific incident or a specific something in your life, go ahead and reach out to us. You can reach out to me individually if you like, or it may even be one of these right here. Child care. Everybody needs help with child care. Gulf Coast Regional Early Childhood, this is Head Start. These are free child care that I put on here. And then Child Care South. If you're not familiar with Child Care South, there's probably 200 I don't know how many daycares in Mobile that they provide services for, at either free or a discounted cost. You just have to fill it out and sign it up. Mental health. School-based. What this means is school-based is this, Alta Point has a counselor that comes here to the school on certain days of the week. And your child can receive services here at the school. You don't have to take them anywhere, you don't have to transport them. If you're interested in that, you'll just reach out to your school counselor here, Mr. Simmons, or you can let Ms. Wickham know that you're interested in the school-based therapy and they can do a referral for you. Out-of-school services, Alta Point also has out-of-school services, but you would be responsible for getting the child to the Alta Point to receive the services. But they also do residential service, they do behavioral health, substance abuse, the employee assistance program, the EAP, and parenting program. And for the students, there's all these services available. But that employee assistance program, the EAP, that's for you, the adults. If you're going through a crisis, check with your employer. It's like you get 4 to 6 sessions. It's just to get you through that crisis. Bay Point is a day treatment program. West Mobile Academy is Alta Point and Mobile County Public Schools who work together for West Mobile Academy, and that is a school where if your student has a lot of behavioral concerns, they have therapists in each classroom. So they're receiving intense therapy while they're at school. And there's a counselor, a therapist in every classroom. After school day treatment and holiday camps. So if your kiddo does receive services through Alta Point, many are not aware that spring breaks, Christmas breaks, Thanksgiving breaks, summer breaks, they will have some programs that your kid can attend. So that also kind of takes care of the daycare for that period that we're out of school. Sunshine Behavioral Health, there is a charge for that, but that is a service that's available here locally. Lifeline Family Counseling, this Lifeline can help with divorce, like if your family's going through a divorce, separation, they do family counseling, they do the one-on-one with the child, one-on-one with the parents, and then the family as a unit. They also offer credit counseling, rape crisis, and victim advocacy. So if your family's going through, Lord forbid, something criminal, a murder or a robbery or something, they can help guide you through there. And then, of course, the suicide hotline, now down 3 numbers, 988. All you have to do is call those 3 numbers. The Family Center is one of our big ones that we have a partnership with Mobile County Public Schools. They have the Loving Solutions, the Parent Project Senior, and Preparing Our Children for Success are programs that we are working with the Mobile County Public Schools. They're free, and they're different levels. One is just a 2-hour class that you do over Zoom. It's a parenting project class, and it's not a parenting class of how to be a parent. It is how to deal with kids in this day and age with electronics, attitudes, behavior, and all y'all know what I'm talking about. The kids that we all have today. The Parent Project Senior takes off that 2-hour program, and it's a six-week program, 1 hour each session. Can be done over Zoom or in person. And that's geared more for your older students, where the parent needs to regain control and take back control in the household, and the cell phone, and skipping school and not attending. Then of course the Preparing Our Children for Success is basically that, just helping the kiddos get ready to go into, the different areas of school and all that. This is something that we highly recommend, because it is free, and it works alongside the school system. Another thing that the Family Center offers that a lot of people don't know about, is an exchange center. So if you're in a split home where you have to exchange children, but the parents don't get along, that one parent parks on this side, one parent parks on this side, and then the mutual person walks the child back and forth. And then also, the Mobile County District Attorney's Office, they just reinstated the Helping Families Initiative. They had it years ago. It kind of went off and went strictly like a bullying program. They have now just reinstated the Helping Families Initiative. So if your student has 5 unexcused absences, they're gonna reach out to you. It's voluntarily, you don't have to participate in it. But if you have 5 unexcused absences, they're gonna reach out to you to see if you are interested in working in their program. Then they can help take away these barriers, transportation barriers, or, implement, referrals for therapists or counseling, or food, whatever's going in your household that might be impacting why the student is not able to attend school. So I wanted to let y'all know that just all the different resources that are available, and that the Student Services Department at Central Office in every school has the district social worker. Do y'all have any questions? No questions? Okay, because like I said, I want to give everybody my card, because if you're going through something and you didn't want to disclose it here, I want you to have and then on the back of the PowerPoint is all of my direct contact information, but then also my card. So if y'all need anything, y'all can reach out. If you have kids in other schools, like if you have a high schooler or a middle schooler that doesn't feed into Murphy, you can just reach out to that school for that social worker. So I thank y'all for coming this morning, and I know y'all have different things that go out throughout the day. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your cookies and the other good items they have for you.